Introduction to the portal. For this, we're going to go to the application. So let's go here. We can see here that we have to open a session, and once in, we can see a login form. We will have to add our username and password. I obviously already have it set up. And once we identify ourselves, we just have to log in. Once we are in, we can go to structure, and then we find forms and login form. Okay, we can see the default one here. If we want to configure the login form in a different way, we go here, and from here we can change the background image, set it up so it remembers the session, language, etc. We can customize it really as we like it. In here, in the home page, we can see a vertical frame. It could be as well a horizontal frame. Sometimes there is one. Then we have the action bar and then the central frame. We can customize all of them. In the vertical frame, we can see the logo of the company. That takes us back to the home page if we were somewhere else in the application. The employee's picture. Obviously, we log in as Anna Hill, so that's the picture of Anna Hill. If we click in her name, yeah, we will see all her details. If instead of clicking on her name, we clicked on her picture, we could see the private data. Okay. The vertical frame can be shown or collapse. Okay. If it's collapsed, we can see that we still can see tooltips. So we know all the sections. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. So let's see the action bar, for example. So we have here home. Again, this will take us to this page if we were somewhere else. My favorite links, that allows us to create different files to organize the direct accesses. My employee record, in this case, again, it will be Anna Hill. Version, this is very important when we want to check things or problems to actually be aware of which version we are working in. Pending communications from me, where communications are published, and we can check the ones we have pending publishing or pending approving, and log out. And if we press here, it will take us out, and we will have to obviously add the details again. Okay, as we can see, all these options open pages that have a similar structure. So if, for example, we go to my tasks, okay, we will see that there's a header that indicates the page we are in and the path together. Can you see entrance my tasks? An action bar with different action buttons. In this case, we can start a process, act in process, check the status, etc. We also have filters to look for information. It's a lot quicker. We can actually, if we don't want them, we can hide them. Pressing here, yeah. And then we have the grid, which is where we basically have all the information, okay? We can see the grid. It can be shown as a list, as the day, yeah. Week, month if we wanted to. Okay, I'm going to leave it as a list. Okay. If we want to see the grid as a unique line, we will press here. Can be in several lines. And again, this is for the hidden filters. Let's check a family. For example, let's go to documents and let's check the reports family. If I go into this family, I can see all the elements in the family, okay? Is path again, the actions I can take. And let's go now, for example, to family of records. As we can see, they're really similar, all these pages. For example, employees. Proceed. And we can see again all the different things we can do. Create a family, print. We have all the employees that belong to the family here. Can you see? We'll see the details again. And as always, the elements appear in a grid, and if we press in one of them, we will go to see the information. Now, the only page that is different is this one, structure. Okay, we can see that it's completely different. We don't have a grid or the filters or anything. Only delegated administrator has access to this page because from here you can actually configure all the applications. Only the ones with permissions can access it. All these pages that we have just been seeing, okay, are adaptive. So they can all be accessed from any devices without any problems. And this is basically what we can see here.